What's going on, everybody? This your girl Elise coming to you live from Unbroken Mindset over here. I'm just gonna do a video today, let you guys know why I decided to get started in real estate. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to that channel. Hit that like button, smash it, so you guys can be notified once we go live in the future. Let's get it. All right, so why did I decide to get started in real estate? Well, of course, I've always been told the quickest way to make that million is to diversify your portfolio. And everybody I've talked to, like probably 10 out of 10, everybody has some type of real estate. Like everybody has some type of real estate. And whether it's just a commercial property, whether it's rental homes, whether it's like Airbnb or something, like it doesn't matter. Like real estate was in their portfolio. It was on that list. So I always knew that I'm trying to chase this, I'm trying to chase that. I have to have some type of real estate. So me and my husband and my sister, my best friend, you know, we all started purchasing real estate back in my hometown. Got our first property was a commercial building that we all got together, and we had this idea of what we wanted to do with it, what we was going to use it for. And you know, the idea really didn't turn out the way we really thought it would. And if I would have had somebody to tell me or kind of guide me in another direction, then a lot of things that we did along the way, you know, it wouldn't have happened, of course. But needless to say, we're here now, and owning real estate is just good. You know, you just need it. But I've always wanted to kind of like get into the flipping homes. But you know, like me and like a lot of other people, you don't want to leverage your credit. You don't want to put up a lot of capital if you don't have to. So my wheels got to spinning, and I'm like, how can I get started in real estate without really using my capital, without really using my credit, without, you know, doing any damage to myself or my family? And what way can I do it and get started in it and start making some money in it? So that's why I decided to start wholesaling, because believe it or not, wholesaling is where you got a lot of general contractors, a lot of real estate agents, a lot of developers, anybody that does renovations or whatever. Like a lot of people started in wholesaling first, because wholesaling is like the grunt work. That's like the bottom of the totem pole in a sense. And if you can fight through that, and if you can learn that, and along the way, you're making connections with the developers, you're making connections with the cash buyers, you're making connections with the real estate agents, you're making connections with general contractors. So all this that you're going to need along your journey, you're making those connections. You're in the room with them, whether you're at real estate events or whatever you're at, as a wholesaler. Now, I'm not saying, you know, you should just start wholesaling. You should just forget everything else and just go straight to that. That's not what I'm saying. But if you're like me and you're doing everything now with caution, like being caution about it, and you don't want to use your own money, then hey, wholesaling would be the way to go. It's not easy. It's not an easy task. It really isn't. Some people try to make these videos and say, wholesaling this, and I just got $100,000. I just made $50,000. Kudos to them if they're doing that. But it's really not that easy. It's kind of like, it's not hard at all. Not like something that you got to study for hard, but it's time consuming. It's like it absorbs a lot of your time and energy, especially if you're not an entrepreneur and you're working a 9 to 5. Me, I'm so happy to be an entrepreneur, so I can take on a lot more, and I'm kind of turning and shifting to real estate full time now. So it's a little bit easier for me, but it does take time, and it's really not like a simple task. But my purpose for doing real estate is because I know it was needed to diversify me and my family's portfolio the way it needed to be. And I always wanted to be able to have, you know, generational wealth and something to pass along to my kids. And so my kids can have something to pass to their kids. And what better way to do it other than with real estate, you know? So wholesaling, like I said, if you don't know anything about it, I'm going to be dropping a lot of stuff on the channel about wholesaling, about, you know, how to get started in wholesaling with no money, because you really can get started in wholesaling with no money at all. So I will be dropping a video telling you about that. But that's my reason for getting into real estate, because eventually my end game is to be a developer. I want to be able to develop a lot of projects. I want to be able to see it through from like beginning to end and have that shovel in the ground and breaking, dirt and cutting ribbons in the end. Like that's what I want to do. And I know to get there, I want to start somewhere where I can learn it all instead of just going straight to it, thinking I know it. And I really have no idea what I'm doing. And I'm losing a lot of money along the way. I'm losing a lot of relationships on the way. I'm losing a lot of friendships on the way. I don't really want to do that. So that's why I decided to do it this route. Again, whatever way works for you. I'm not telling you what to do, but this is just my reason of why I decided to get into real estate and how I decided to get into real estate and the route I decided to take. All right. Again, my name is Elise. I'm coming to you live from Unbroken Mindset. And you deserve nothing. You earn everything. That's a motto that we have over here. And like I said, I'll be dropping YouTube videos, content on you about my wholesaling journey, my process, what's going on with it. You guys stay tuned. I'm out.